Alright, y'all, welcome back to another video on Cage IQ. Now, we're here to talk about the recap of the fight night card that just took place, Evloev versus Murphy. Now, let me tell you something, my brothers. I don't know what the fuck I just watched. That card was baffling, confusing, shit. It was all of the above, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me just get into it because I have a lot to say and I'm pissed. I ain't gonna lie. Starting with the first fight on the card, Chanel Dyer, she handled Ravina Oliveira like I said she would. She got it done in the second round. Had a nice right hand that wobbled her. Head kick followed up. That's all she wrote. Now Shamrock needs to get cut immediately. Fuck this dude. Like I said, he's ass. But I didn't know he was Abdul Karim El Salwadi ass. El Salwadi beat his ass up, bro. He has no hands, couldn't get a takedown because El Salwadi can anti-grapple. And he just looked like a Phil, talking all this nonsense before the fight. Do I look like Patchy Mixlad?
Come on, lad, come with the real shit, bro. Where are you from, lad?
I'm from Poland.
Ah, yeah. You an Octagon fan?
No,
Okay.
I'm MMA fan. But I want to ask because, you know, there was a fighters was like that.
Do I look like Patchy Mix, lad?
Yeah, for example.
Do I look like Patchy Mix?
No, but...
What is it called? We're both mixed race?
But it's an example.
Mate, shut the fuck up.
Asawadi puts his hands in the air. Oh, a little bit of afters there.
No, you look like Shamrock. You look like shit. Shit Rock. Go back to the fucking Cage Warriors, you useless entity. Bro, this card pissed me the fuck off. And Shamrock was a big reason because, bro, I know a lot of dudes had money on you and you just sold them bad, big time. You're shit. Bro, these Liverpool fighters, they don't know how to fight. Paddy Pimblett is the biggest example. He's just a glorified shit fighter. And he got favorable matchups. And the UFC said no more of that shit. No more of that shit, bro. And there's another one on this card I'm going to talk about as well. Anyway, Brando Perez versus Louis Sutherland. I said it, don't blink for this fight, and guess what? It ended in 2 minutes. Brando got the knockout. Like I said, I'm pissed. I don't even want to talk about these fights. I want to just blast right through them so I can get to the fighters I want to talk about. Mantas versus Antonio Trocoli. Yeah, Antonio Trocoli needs to get cut. If he doesn't get cut after this fight, then the UFC are brain dead idiots and they need to get fired too because their matchmaking and their decision making is baffling. Mantas got the win. 30-27, 29-27, whatever you want to call it. He's not that good either. I don't think he's going to be a top 15 prospect. He's going to be just a 500 fighter. He ain't all that. He's not all that. Anyway, Mario Pinto versus Felipe Franco. Bro, Pinto, what the hell was that, bruv? You got the win, cool, but I don't give a damn that it was a short notice replacement. You had a man 30 pounds lighter than you, 4 inches shorter than you, and you couldn't do nothing to him. You had to grab him on the cage. He was pissed himself at that performance. I would be too. That shit was ass. That shit was ass. Felipe Franco's not good. And this makes me question your stock. Should I really be taking you as a future title contender? Yes, because the heavyweight division is ass. The heavyweight division sucks. The heavyweight division sucks, and I still think he's gonna be a perennial top 10 contender. I'm over here, bro. I need to calm down, bro. I'm over here fucking burping and hiccuping because I'm talking too fast. But yeah, let me relax. Yeah, Mario Pinto, your stock dropped big time. Felipe Franco is not good, bro. Like, you're still undefeated, cool, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, Losine Keita versus Nathaniel Wood. Again, Losine Keita fraud checked. Nathaniel Wood, bro, like, you were just here headhunting like a fucking donkey. Useless, bro, useless. Nathaniel Wood, I wouldn't even say cruise. This was a competitive fight, but the hype is not real. You fight just like Balaji Oki, bro. The only difference is you're not getting knocked out. You're not getting sat down. And you're going to be a 500 fighter just like him. You need to fix something in your game or else you're not going to go far in the UFC, gang. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not going to go far. A good win for Nathaniel Wood, though. I will say he needs a top 15 opponent next. I don't care. This is a big win for him. He needs a top 15 opponent. Stop screwing my man. Give him a good opponent. Give him a top 15 ranked opponent next. UFC, I'm tired of this shit, bro. Tired of this shit, bro. This card just pissed me off expeditiously. Like, they pissed me off bad. Anyway, Mason Jones versus Axel Sola. Yo, Mason Jones is one of the few fighters on this card that I actually enjoyed watching. Mason Jones might be one of my new favorite fighters. He's a fucking dog. I said it before and I'll say it again. He's a dog. He's a dog. He was not letting a French dude come in here and beat him. Are you mad? Axel Sola landed a nice spinning attack in the first round, dropped him briefly. But he got back up and guess what? Dogged it out 30-27. Mason Jones is a dog, man. He's going to get a top 15 opponent next. Because he's a dog. He's 3-0 in the UFC. Came back in his second stint and said, I understand it now. So yeah, good win for Mason Jones. Alright. Oh gosh, the Pink Panther. Yeah, you fought like a Pink Panther, you fucking useless twat. Get the fuck out of here, man. What the hell was that? You need to move down to 135, by the way, because you look like a frail little boy. Curtis Campbell just got sat down in front of the home crowd. Again, another Liverpool fighter. You suck. These Liverpool fighters suck. They need to go back to the training board and fix something. They all suck. All these Liverpool fighters are scheiße. Mierda. They're ass, bro. Danny Silva knocked his ass out in the second round, bro. Curtis Campbell had nothing for him other than takedowns. You didn't do nothing with them takedowns, bro. You look too small out there. Danny Silva was not getting knocked out. And I don't know why I didn't pick him. Anyway, bro. Yeah, Danny Silva got it done, bro. Congrats to him. Like, he's gonna get a nice step up in competition too. Curtis Campbell, back to the drawing board, bro. Fix something. Go down to bantamweight and be a weight bully. That's the only way I see you being successful in the UFC. Going down to bantamweight, because featherweight is not where you're supposed to be. You're too small. You're too small, man. CLD versus Roman Dolidze. Roman Dolidze needs to be out of the top 15. I'm just going off on folks now because, bro, this card pissed me off. I was glued to my TV for 6 hours for this nonsense. Roman Dolidze needs to be gone from the rankings ASAP. He needs to be a journeyman, gatekeeper. He just needs to be a stepping stone for these up and coming prospects because he sucks. He sucks. CLD beat his ass for 3 rounds like I said he would. Anyway, next fight. Evloev versus Austin Lane. Again, like I said, why the hell is Austin Lane moving down to 205? Bruh. Why? And why are you still in the UFC? You're gonna get cut, bro. You're a big 6'6" punching bag. You're all physical and just, bro, no chin. Bro, God gave you this physique and he nerfed your chin. It's sad, but bro, unfortunately, you need to go back to the regional scene or back to the NFL because you ain't got it. You are not a fighter, bro. You've taken too much damage and Ewo knocked your ass out in 28 seconds. This was a layup for him, bro. Another highlight reel knockout. For what? This was such a useless fight. He did not need this fight, bro. He did all this training for what? 30 seconds? Come on. Oh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me get to this fight right here. MVP versus Sam Patterson. Oh my goodness. Yo, who the fuck does MVP think he is? Coming out to that MJ song. They don't really care about us.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Okay.
Yeah, I can see why. Bro, you fight like a fucking pansy. 25 significant strikes in 3 rounds. You got the whole UFC community complaining about your bitch ass. For a good reason. You fucking land 1 strike a minute. You don't deserve a big opponent. You don't yeah, I see why they don't care about you. Your fighting style fucking sucks. It fucking sucks, bro. It sucks. Absolutely disgraceful fight, bro. Oh my god. Yo, and don't even get me started with Sam Patterson, man. Bro, if you thought MVP was bad, what the hell does Sam Patterson do? This is what I was saying. This is gonna be a boring 3-round decision. MVP makes every fight boring. Boring to the fucking bone, man. Sam Patterson, you are a disgrace as well. You know exactly how MVP fights, and you did not take action to him, bro. You didn't force anything. No grappling, no striking, no, you didn't switch up the game plan. Just stood there watching him for 3 rounds. Just like every opponent that MVP has fought. Bro, what's the game plan for this fucking fight camp? I don't understand. Like I said, this card just pissed me off. Like, what the hell did I watch? Luke Riley versus Michael Aswell. This was a decent scrap. Luke Riley, he might be the only dude that I actually have faith in from the UK, Liverpool area, man. He might be the only dude I have faith in. Curtis Campbell, ass. Shamrock, ass. Paddy Pimblett's gonna fall off because he's ass. I'm telling you right now, Luke Riley's the only dude that I have faith in. He's the only dude I have faith in. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna get a top 15 opponent eventually, and even he's gonna get fraud checked soon. I don't see him being a top 5 fighter anytime soon. He's gonna get fraud checked very soon as well, because this was competitive with Michael Aswell Jr., who should not be in a co-main event. He comes from a good fighting camp, cool, but he should not be in a co-main event, man. And you made it competitive. He outlanded you in some of the rounds, bro. Why? Anyway, yeah, Luke Riley, decent win, man. Yeah, let me move to this main event ASAP. I watched this from start to finish, yeah. And I don't know how they scored this from Movsar Evloev. This was a draw. This was the clearest draw I have ever seen. Laurent won the first 2 rounds and Movsar won the last 3, but the point deduction made it 47-47. How does he win this fight? You want to know why? Because they can't do a draw, because one of these guys has to fight for the title next. They can't give it to number 6 Gene Silva after a 1-fight winning streak. They can't give it to Diego Lopez after losing twice to Volk. They can't give it to fucking Max Holloway, who's not in the featherweight division anymore. Or fucking Kevin Vallejos, who's number 10. They have to pick a winner, and they gave it to Movsar because maybe round 2 was close, and they said, okay, 49-46 or 48-46 because of the point deduction. So yes, Movsar won this fight because the judges are drunk, and the UFC is so fucking rigged. Yo, this card pissed me the fuck off, man. And if it didn't piss you off, then I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, let me look back and see how many picks I got right. Alright, 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, 5-1, 6-1, 6-2, 7-2, 8-2, 9-2, 9-3. I was 10-3. So 10 right, 3 wrong. Not too bad. Not too shabby. But this card pissed me off, man. I'm praying that Izzy versus Pfeiffer is not like this, man. I'm praying, because my goodness me, this card was absolutely ass. Yo, oh man, yo, don't go back to London for a long time, man. Just do 1 London card a year, because these UK fighters, man, some of them don't deserve to be on this card. This shit was disgraceful. Anyway, I'm out of here.